That's a human.
Zylon.
What?
Slave Zylon. They look humanoid.
Those are the same species.
All right, you got us. Just do what you're going to do and get it over with.
You are the commanding officer of the Neubauer.
No.
You are the highest-ranking soldier we have found. Your captain, Edwards, is not here.
So you looked over our logs and know who we are?
There is no record of the female. Is she your mate?
What? No.
What are you called?
Georgie.
Stand over there.
Don't bother resisting, Miss Darlington Cook. We're not in any position now.
Over here.
What?
It is a harmless energy field. You will remain there until I am done with the mail.
Done with what?
Sit down. Here.
What are you doing?
Tuxhorn!
The restraints will hold you in place. Now, you will tell me why the Matahari was here in our space.
Spying. It's a spy ship. Did you really need me to tell you that?
What was it looking for?
Didn't their logs tell you?
Their logs are encrypted.
Well, I don't know either.
You are lying.
Our orders were to retrieve their logs. They didn't say why.
Give me your authentication code.
You have got to be kidding.
What does it want that for?
That thing thinks they can use it to decrypt the logs. It won't work. I don't have their authority.
Then it won't matter if you give it to me.
Nice try.
Oh, just give it to him, Commander. If it won't work, what's the difference? You said we were in no position to resist anyway.
I wouldn't give this bug a cup of cold water in hell.
Then we will use other methods to persuade you.
Well, what are you doing? Stop! Oh, that creature! It ate his finger! In front of him!
The code, Commander.
Go frack yourself!
You monsters! You monsters!
The prey cries to its predator. Give us what we want.
Just give it to them, Tuxhorn!
I'll die first!
That can take a very long time.
I've traveled a lot. I've seen some terrible things, but never have I seen such evil. Such savage barbarity.
Your species has no right to accuse others of barbarism. Your own evil brought you here.
You started this war!
You invaded our space, destroyed our ships.
You invaded our space first! You fired the first shot!
That was King Chut. What does that have to do with now?
Everything!
We will debate this no longer. Since you will not give us the required information, there is no further need for you.
I don't suppose you're letting us go.
You'll be taken to the scullery to be prepared.
Prepared? For what?
For our meal.
No! No! What is this place? What are you doing to those people?
If this is the best you can do, then get it over with. More will follow us.
We're counting on it.
I don't see anyone else from the Neubauer. I thought they got everyone.
Couldn't wait, could you, you fracking cockroach? Were they part of your victory feast?
They are being transferred to another ship for resupply. You were kept in case you had valuable information. A waste, it seems.
So sorry to disappoint.
No matter. As a ranking officer, you will be served to the command staff. It is only fitting for a warrior as yourself. Inside.
I'm sorry about this, Miss Darlington.
Georgie. Just Georgie. I guess if we're going to be eaten, we should drop the formalities, right, Commander?
Robert. Rob. I've been called that in a long time.
Well, it's not like this is the first cage I've been in. Seems to happen a lot with the Doctor.
It's not something you want to get used to.
I've been in one kind of cage or another long before the Doctor came along. Sorry, didn't mean to unload my personal problems on you.
If it will help, I don't think they intend you for the warriors.
What do you mean?
Young females have a great deal of life force. The slaves consume that.
Life force? How does that even work?
No one knows, but warriors consume flesh, live preferred. Slaves, life force. Pregnant females or new mothers, especially. They seem to have more of it.
Well, I'll just have to disappoint them on that.
From what I've seen, it's quick. Well, quicker than what I'll get anyway.
I'm sorry. Look, another ship just arrived. Must be the one it said was coming.
I've never seen that type of ship before. Must be a new class. Those engines!
What about them?
They look like hyperjump. Zylons don't have hyperjump technology.
Guess they do now.
Oh, this is very bad. They can sneak up and use them to ambush. We do it all the time to keep the Zylons off balance. But if they have the tech now...
You didn't know about it?
Not even a peep from the scout cruisers. The buggers have kept this very well hidden. That ship barely looks Zylon. Must have been some recently acquired technology.
Well, it doesn't look like we'll be able to get word out to your people.
No, it doesn't.
We're in position now, Captain.
Begin transmission. What are you doing here? I told you to stay in your quarters.
Did you? I wasn't paying much attention. I actually came here to help.
Help? What?
I figure the sooner you complete your mission, whatever that is, the sooner we can get back to rescuing my friend.
You didn't come to help. You came to muddle things so we'd have to abandon our mission just to get rid of you.
Straight to the point, I like that. It means I don't have to bother with a lot of time-wasting nonsense. So, now that we both know that I plan to be a great irritant until I get what I want, how about it? A quick lift back to where you found me, or better yet, drop me off at my TARDIS, and I promise I won't bother you until I need another favour.
As a matter of fact, we just completed our mission. The Nebaur's log buoy has been sent to Galaxy Garrison. As soon as we get acknowledgement, I'll see about dropping you off at the nearest starbase. You can then be their problem.
Really? How very kind of you, Commander.
Captain. And you knew that. Lieutenant Lisenby, any word from command?
Not yet. A lot of interference.
Widen the beam. We're clear of the lines. Don't need to mask our location now.
Got it. Incoming transmission on fleet comm.
Looks like our plans may change.
What? Oh, no you don't.
Admiral Rosen to Captain Bergen, Scout Cruiser Artemis. You are ordered to rendezvous immediately with the 15th Battle Group at the attached coordinates. Priority 1. All other orders suspended until further notice. There you will receive further instructions from Commodore Williams on the Starbird Vesuvius. Acknowledge.
Acknowledge order.
Now, just a minute, I've been more than patient.
And you're going to have to be even more patient. We have our orders.
Just drop me off anywhere. It doesn't really matter. I'll find my own way.
Can we do that?
Here are the coordinates.
That's outside both Alliance and Zylon territories. I wonder what's got their attention.
If it's involving the 15th Battle Group, it has to be some kind of large-scale attack.
If we could focus on just one problem at a time.
You being the problem.
As much as I have to be.
No outposts or starbases along the projected route.
I guess we're stuck with you for the duration.
Captain,
If I have to lock you in chains, I will. Just give me the excuse. Set course for rendezvous with the 15th Battle Group. Get us there in time, but don't burn more fuel than necessary. I'm guessing we're going to need it.
Did you say something?
Me? I said...
Well, if you could do that a little more quietly, that would be appreciated.
Why? Have you found something better to do than wait to die?
Yes, I'm trying to remember every detail of that ship.
It's not like you're going to be able to tell anyone.
Maybe, but it beats just sitting around.
Okay, I'll give you that. But tell me, I was wondering what that Zylon meant when he said you started the war. Is that true?
I told you, they started it.
Out of the blue? Just like that?
It's never just like that, is it? You cut through the filter carp. The Zylons see it as us invading their territory first.
Did you?
We didn't know. It was uncharted space, completely uninhabited. No signs of anyone having been there in who knows how long. So we sent in probes, and then an exploration vessel, the Atlantic. Everything was exactly as we expected it to be. Not a signal, not a blip, nothing. Then suddenly, the Zylons came out of nowhere, attacked, and destroyed the Atlantic before they even had a chance to react.
You retaliated.
Of course not. We had no idea what happened. Who were they? What did they want? Were we actually in claimed territory? We tried sending communication signals, comm probes, everything. But they never answered. The next attack came inside our space, and that was it. Galaxy Garrison was mobilized, and we were in a hot war that lasted years. Star systems destroyed, entire civilizations wiped out. When we tried talking to them, sent messages of entreaty. Even ambassadors went into Zylon space to try and negotiate a peace. The Zylons never once answered, and none of the ambassadors ever came back. Needless to say, we stopped trying after the first few times.
And it's been going on ever since.
Oh no, we finally won. Stopped them when we killed their king at Insidious. It's not a part of the history books, but many people believe that your friend, the Doctor, had a part in that. Captain Edwards certainly believed it.
If you won the war, then what happened? Why are we here?
You may thank the wise leaders of Galaxy Garrison for that. They weren't content with their victory, no. They were afraid that the Zylons would regroup and attack again. So they convinced President Abbott to authorize a strike to either eliminate the Zylons or eliminate their war-making capability.
Didn't work, did it?
They wiped out our entire fleet in the first secton of war. After that, they marched through our space, either invading planets and taking people as labor or food, or scorching them, leaving burned husks. They got as far as Earth, but we were able to beat them back from that. Right now, it's sort of a stalemate. They advance, we push them back. We advance, they push us back. The battle line is littered with destroyed worlds and hundreds of thousands of wrecked ships and dead people.
How can anyone survive something like that?
We can't. We are losing this war, by attrition if nothing else.
Are you sure you want to say that out loud? The enemy is right here.
They know it. They can count just as well as we can. Frankly, we can't have babies fast enough to replace the losses. So the Zylons have sort of dug in, attacking often enough that we have to keep defending, losing more and more.
But the Zylons lose as well.
That's true, but they seem to have an endless supply of replacements. They must have some hatcheries deep in the Empire, far enough where even our scout cruisers can't find. But that's not the worst of it. Manpower, well, insect power, we know how they're replicating that. But where are they getting the resources? Ships, weapons, raw materials. That's what we can't figure out. To support the war, their empire must be enormous. Probably spans half the galaxy. And if that wasn't bad enough, some speculate we haven't even seen the bulk of what they have. If their empire is as big as we think it is, they should have been able to crush us by sheer numbers. But they haven't. What does that tell you, Miss Darlington Cook? Sorry, Georgie.
That they're busy someplace else.
And God help us when we finally get their full attention.
What's that?
Something's up.
Your people are mounting an attack on one of our colonies.
Good for them.
Tell me the current makeup of the 15th Battle Group.
I don't know.
That is a lie. As an officer, you would have that information.
Galaxy Garrison doesn't send us daily updates of fleet composition. All I know is what the standard complement is. You would already know that anyway.
We have been assigned to assist in the defense of our colony. You will watch us destroy your fleet, and then you will take part in our victory celebration.
I should warn you, I'm a mean drunk.
So much life force. I wish you would be ours. But we will settle for your female.
I am not his female. That is really getting annoying.
What's the word, Captain?
The 15th Battle Group will be attacking a newly discovered Zylon mining and manufacturing colony just outside the combat zone on the Zylon side of the battle line. Seems this is a major supply site. Taking it out will force them to send resupplies from deep in their territory, crippling their ability to bring up reinforcements quickly.
Which planet is it?
I don't remember inviting you to this briefing.
And yet, here I am.
Why are you here?
Only to annoy you until you drop me off so I can go find my friend. Is it working?
I asked about you at the command briefing. There's no time to divert to a starbase, so you're here for the duration. Stay out of the way.
I've never been really good at that.
So I'm led to believe. The order of battle is that the star cruisers will hyperjump in first, followed by the main fleet at Warp 7. Once air defenses are down, the Vesuvius will drop antimatter bombs and destroy the surface.
Scorched Earth policy, is that it?
Very effective.
It doesn't matter that those weapons have been outlawed in the 77 galaxies, does it? You know what those weapons can do? Explosions so powerful that they can send shockwaves across the time stream.
I think we've learned our lesson from Insidious, Doctor. It'll be enough to do the job, but no more.
That's what they thought the last time.
Debate's over. Our assignment is to position ourselves at Grid 38, relay tactical data to the actors, and monitor the flank. Questions? Not you. None. Good. Now, the bad news. 2 scout cruisers have reported enemy movement which indicates they may know about our plan. They've already detected ships on an intercept course with others quickly leaving assigned sectors, so surprise will likely not be on our side.
Vesuvius awaiting our signal.
All hands. This is the captain. Prepare for planetary assault. Battle stations.
Red alert, battle stations.
Signal Vesuvius our status.
Vesuvius acknowledges. Warp in 30 microns.
Set coordinates. Synchronize with Vesuvius. On their mark.
Stand by. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Engage.
Three, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
How long have we been stuck here, Commander? Feels like forever. Now I know what a cooped-up chicken feels like.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Would you quit mumbling to yourself? I'm concentrating on going insane.
What did you say?
Nothing important.
Sounded like it.
So what is it that has your rapt attention, if I may ask, not really caring?
I'm timing the stars, since it holds so little interest to you.
What for?
We're going warp 8. 8.5, maybe. We're certainly in a hurry.
They're going to intercept your fleet, didn't you hear?
Yes, but they're burning an awful lot of fuel. We won't have much of a fight in them by the time we get there.
Hooray for our side. Just wish we weren't sitting inside what they plan to shoot at.
It's the waiting. It gets to you, doesn't it?
You'd think I'd be used to this by now. I can't tell you how many times I've had guns pointed at me, threatened with all kinds of terrible death. Just another day with the doctor, it is. How many times have you been killed so far? 3 or 4? Oh dear, we're behind schedule.
I imagine traveling with a Time Lord must be interesting.
Interesting doesn't even begin to describe it. But then I guess it isn't much different for you. Travel to various places and be threatened with death everywhere you go.
Well, they don't exactly emphasize that in the recruitment vids. But you tend not to think about it after a while. Just do your job and pretend you're going to live to the end of the day until one day you don't.
Must be a terrible way to live your life.
That's war. You have to deal with what's given to you.
Doesn't mean you have to like it.
No, it doesn't. I think, in that way, we're a lot like the Zylons, each of us suffering the consequences of what someone else decided was best.
I have to admit, I didn't think you saw things that way.
Because I'm a soldier, a warrior, only capable of following orders, and I live to shoot my gun.
Sorry, stereotype.
We do what we have to ensure our survival. Just so you know, the people you're thinking about, they all died in the first few days of this new war. Looks like we're dropping out of warp. Georgie, good luck.
You too.
Star cruisers have engaged the enemy.
Well, we knew we weren't going to get the drop on them.
Long-range scan shows more enemy targets on intercept course at high rate of speed.
At least that's good news.
How so?
They're scrambling for defenders. Means they're blowing most of their fuel just to get here in time.
So far, just light and medium enemy craft. Heavies are approaching.
Vesuvius will want the main fleet there to greet them.
Just received message to increase speed.
As expected. Increase speed. Recompute arrival time.
2 Centons.
Activate theater scan. Relay to fleet. Move us into position.
Positioning yourself far out of a main fight.
We're a scout cruiser. Equipped for speed and stealth, not battle. We don't want their attention. Bring up planetary scan on main viewer. Tactical.
Busy little planet.
The red markings are identified Zylon targets. Industrial, military, population.
Yes, but there's more on there than just that. What's all that white and yellow? Captain, those colours, what are they?
Apparently they're civilian.
Zylon's civilian?
No, indigenous.
Are you saying that this is an occupied planet?
It would seem so.
So what's the plan? I don't remember hearing any change of orders.
There hasn't been.
What do you mean by that? You were planning to blow the planet apart with your antimatter bombs. But those aren't just Zylons down there.
They're enemy agents.
You don't know that. They could be enslaved. They might not have anything to do with this whatsoever. Are you just going to wipe them out too? Just because they got caught up in all of this?
We don't have the resources to liberate a planet. Look at that scan. The Zylons are deeply entrenched down there. This world is already lost. If the natives are helping the Zylons, then they are legitimate targets. If they're innocents, then I'm sorry. Even innocents suffer in war.
Innocents seem to suffer the most.
This Zylon colony can't be left to stand.
So one empire swoops in and conquers, another swoops in and wipes them out. Getting a little difficult to tell them both apart.
They are the invaders here.
This isn't Alliance space. As far as those poor people down there are concerned, you are the invaders too.
I'm not interested in having a moral argument with you.
Good, because you haven't been having one so far. Mr. Lishenby, what is the native population count?
Don't answer him.
Oh, come on, Captain. They're just little dots on the scan. Enemy agents, you said so yourself. What difference does it make? They have it coming.
It isn't important. We have a job to do.
Then look at the scanner, Virgin. Look at it very hard. Let every one of those dots burn into your memory. I want you to remember them when they start disappearing by the millions, by the thousands. Then one by one, they all have names. Did you think of that? Children. Did you consider that? Does it make it any harder when they are more than just blips on a screen?
I don't take lessons in morality from Time Lords. How many worlds have you burned, Doctor, in the name of protecting your own?
More than I can count. But at least I don't hide my sins behind the sins of others.
So you're comfortable with it. Great. So am I. To protect the Alliance, I'd destroy 1,000 worlds. I'm sure that's a fraction of what you've done, so save me your sanctimonious preaching. The Zylons tore that church down long ago.
Attack group approaching Vesuvius. 250 Mark 170.
Alert Group Z.
We're being targeted.
Jam them.
Incoming fire.
Countermeasures. Evasive.
Not exactly the sturdiest of vessels with no shields or armor.
But speed and maneuverability.
10 microns.
Hard over.
Cleanness. Lock lost. Excalibur engaging enemy ship.
Glad someone is watching our back.
They'd better be more on top of it, or they'll lose their picket scan.
Battlefield report.
1 star cruiser, 4 battleships, 2 corvettes lost. Zylon forces down 27% since initial engagement, but no enemy heavies destroyed.
This is going to get worse before it gets better.
Starboard Vesuvius turning to engage Zylon capital ship.
That's where the main battle is going to take place now. They're going to want to take out the Vesuvius before anything else.
What is going on out there?
Phase of fire so thick you can walk on it. Torpedo incoming! Brace!
We have to get out of here.
And go where?
I can't just stay here and wait to die. I have to do something.
Looks like we're attacking that starboard. Brave.
I take it our odds are not good.
In a ship this size? But it looks like we're in an attack group. Lots of targets for them to pick off.
What was that?
Alliance just took out that ship next to us. Ooh, flash was so bright I'm seeing spots.
This room is a mess. Is there anything near you we can use to cut these bars?
No. but I do like your thinking. Maybe we can escape and sabotage the ship from inside.
I was hoping for something a little more survival-oriented.
Georgie, we're not getting out of this alive. Best get your head wrapped around that.
One thing the doctors taught me, never give up hope.
You see him around here anywhere? I don't think so.
That starts to wear on the nerves after a while.
Uh-oh, I think we have someone's attention.
What do you see?
It's the Starbird. They're aiming right for us. Hang on!
Commander, are you all right? Tuck's on.
I'm here. Barely.
I think the bars are bent. I think I can get out.
Good job. Can you get me out?
Yeah, I just need to lift this off.
Well, I'm honestly surprised we're still here.
Can you walk? You're bleeding.
It's nothing.
It doesn't seem like they're shooting at us anymore.
2 Zylon ships are keeping them occupied. Whoa!
Oh, what's that?
We're moving. It looks like we're maneuvering to the Starbird.
Why?
They must have knocked out our weapons. We're moving in to board her.
Is that possible?
They know the Alliance won't fire on them while they're attached to one of our ships.
This could be our chance.
All we have to do is wait until the Zylons make contact, then go in after them.
And hope your people don't shoot first and ask questions later.
If you're holding out for the perfect plan, you might have a long wait.
We'll take what we can get.
Try and find some weapons, just in case we run into unfriendly company.
Do you know where they'll board from?
It won't be too far from here. I think we can figure out the way. Stay close and don't draw any attention. Try to look like an insect.
I'll try.
Zylons swarming on the Vesuvius.
Looks like they're going to try and board it.
Take it down from the inside?
If they manage to capture it, it would be a formidable weapon.
Williams won't let that happen. He'll destroy the ship first.
Increase resolution of the area. We don't want any friendly fire incidents.
Captain, incoming message from the Pacific. Says they're answering our distress?
What distress? We didn't send out... Doctor, what are you doing? Lieutenant, cut off that transmission now. I don't know what you're trying to do, but...
The distress wasn't for you, Captain. It was for the planet.
What?
While you 2 empires play your repetitive games with each other, there is an innocent planet down there. They had no interest in your war, minding their own business, just getting on with the day until you swooped in and disrupted their lives, wrecked their civilization. They are the ones in real distress. They are the ones who need help.
Mr. Lisenby, did anyone answer that distress message?
No, sir. At least, not yet.
Expand scan. We don't want any third parties coming in and taking us by surprise. In the meantime, computer, deactivate this station. Doctor, you will sit here and not move from this spot. If you do, I will personally shove you out an airlock.
Again? Really?
Do I make myself clear? In fact, computer, monitor the doctor's movements. If he leaves this spot, inform me. Now maybe we can get something done.
This place!
The Starbird Vesuvius. They certainly put up a good fight.
So many of them.
More Zylons than our people. At least, that's something. Grab what weapons you can. We'll need them.
Ugh!
If you're going to be sick, do it and get it over with! There are enemy warriors on board and we don't want to run into them empty-handed. Get those sonic grenades. They'll come in handy. Alright, stay by me. Don't make any noise, and maybe we can get out of this alive. Over here, there's a Walcom. Thwack! Internal comms must be down.
So what do we do now?
Stay back!
The closer those things get, the more horrifying they are.
I can't believe they didn't see us. We have to be the luckiest.
You were saying?
Got him!
Tuck's on!
Get down! Did I get him?
They're both dead. Are you all right? Ooh, that's a bad wound.
Oh, at least you didn't try to sugarcoat it.
We're long past playing games with each other.
I think you're on your own from here.
What? No way, I'm not leaving you.
Try to find a working comm. Make sure they know about the new Zylon ship. It's vital Galaxy Garrison knows about it.
You can tell them yourself because we're both getting out of here.
Listen to me, Georgie! The Zylons could be sending more squads behind us to back up the main boarding party. That means we'll be trapped between them. You can't be stuck dragging me along. Look, the bridge is over there in that direction. Engineering over there. Avoid those places. That's where the Zylons are probably heading. Use your phaser. If you get overwhelmed, use the sonic grenade. It's on wide field, so it still wound more than kill, but it will slow them down.
Tuxhorn! Sonic grenade, you better work! I did it! Great, he told me where not to go, but not where to go. What I wouldn't give for a cuddly dingo reg now.
Status on the Vesuvius.
Still operational. No more enemy ships docking.
Zylon capital ships.
One remaining. Heavy damage. Star cruisers engaging escorts. And she just went down. Last Zylon capital ship destroyed.
Yes!
Looks like the Zylons are attempting to regroup, but their forces are down 73%. Mostly lighter craft.
No match for us. This battle is everything but over.
Good, well now you've done playing games, can you please call off this strike against the planet?
Why would we do that?
What's the point? You've won!
The planet is still in enemy hands.
And you control access. Send your people down and retake it if you have to, but there is no reason to destroy it and everyone down there.
Do you realize what it would take to expel a Zylon occupation? They're embedded. Millions of garrison forces, months to root them all out, if we can. In the meantime, the Zylons keep coming and coming. No, we destroy this holding and deprive the enemy of a foothold in this part of space.
And what of the native population?
And what of the Alliance population?
Life is more than just a living, Captain. Much more. You will survive if you deserve to survive.
Survival isn't earned, Doctor. It's taken. By force, if necessary.
Captain, reading unusual energy reading.
Where?
What energy reading?
It seems to be coming from the sun.
Get us out of here!
What?
Now or we're all dead!
Energy reading off the scale.
Go! Maximum warp!
We're in its wake. Structural integrity failing.
We're not designed to take this kind of beating.
We're coming apart!
Hold us steady. Status.
Some structural damage. No major systems damage, but we took a massive dose of radiation.
Oh, hang on. Here. Anti-radiation pills. I always carry some around with me. Swallow them quick. They taste rubbish.
Thank you. Mr. Lisenby, fleet status.
7 ships made it out, sir.
7?
Aye, sir. Only 7.
This is Commodore Williams, Starbird Vesuvius. Does anyone read?
This is Captain Bergen, Scout Cruiser Artemis.
Crypta. Request assistance. Engines dead, hull breached, life support failing.
We're on our way, but our capacity is limited.
Subspace out.
We'll relay a message to Galaxy Garrison. Request rescue. In the meantime, we'll take what we can.
Our appreciation, Artemis. Vesuvius out.
Bring us about and rendezvous with the Vesuvius. In the meantime, send out a general distress.
Aye, sir.
Now can someone explain what the Feldercarb just happened here? And what do you know?
Do you think I had anything to do with that?
Did you?
Please, Captain, at least pretend to be less obtuse than you actually are.
Stars don't just explode out of the blue.
Well, of course they don't, but it has certainly been happening a lot around here lately.
Bring up the scanner record of the local star, 1 centon before the energy spike.
A Class F star in the prime of its life, hardly a candidate to blow its top now like that, is it?
Enhance image and scan for anomalies.
All scans show within normal parameters.
Nothing normal about this.
Hang on a tick. What was that?
Solar flare?
It was there just for a moment, a single frame. Can you go back, Mr. Lisenby? There it is. That is no solar flare.
Magnify. Is that?
A ship. Something is coming out from behind the sun just for a moment, then it vanishes.
Zylon?
Library computer can't identify. Probably not enough detail.
This can't be a coincidence.
There are no coincidences, just explanations we haven't discovered yet.
And what would be your hypothesis?
It's rather obvious, isn't it? Someone has discovered the ability to detonate stars. They have the ability to warp in and out so fast you have no opportunity to see them before it's too late. They've already used the weapon in Alliance space, Zylon space, and unclaimed territory. Now, Captain Bergen, what is your hypothesis?
We have a new war.
And with their ability to wipe out entire star systems in mere moments, this is a war you are not going to win. Humanity may have finally met its match.